Welcome back to Sunrise. My guests this morning are Martha Lee Porter, who is the co-chair of the Tennessee Williams Tribute Festival, and Joel Vig, who is one of the actors and presenters at the festival as well. Good morning, guys.
Good
Thank you
morning.
both for
Good
being
morning.
here. This is the 17th year for the annual Tennessee Williams Tribute Festival. Martha Lee, tell us a little bit about what people can expect.
They can expect some of everything. We're excited. We try to have lots of fun with the whole event, but it starts tomorrow at 4 o'clock at the Three Sisters Pie Company on Main Street, and we're going to have a poetry reading, and then we go to the Stella Shouting Contest, and then we have a movie at the Omnova Theater at 8, A Streetcar Named Desire.
Very cool. Lots of stuff to check out and show your appreciation for the great writer. Joel, why was this something that you wanted to be a part of?
Well, I've been a big fan of Tennessee Williams ever since I was in theater school, and have worked on several of the Tennessee Williams festivals in New Orleans and in Clarksdale. And a number of years ago, I came to Columbus doing a piece I had adapted of Truman Capote's called A Christmas Memory, with an actress named Patricia Neal, and the woman who was one of the founders of the festival, Brenda Carradine, said, "Oh, you've got to come back for our festival." And so about 4 or 5 years ago, she gave me a call and she said, "Oh, we've had a last-minute cancellation. Can you fly in and do an event?" And so that was an exciting thing to do, and I came back then to do a piece that I had been commissioned by the Southern Literary Trail for the New Orleans Tennessee Williams Festival, called Truman Talks Tennessee, about one of the wildest friendships in the history of literature in the United States.
As you can imagine, yeah.
and then somebody who saw that founded a festival in Alabama called the Tallulah Festival, and said, you know, Truman and Tallulah were friends too. Would you possibly create a piece? And so I did that for the Tallulah Festival, and now this is sort of a hybrid. It's Truman Talks Tallulah and Tennessee.
That's great, though, and not something that people get to see very often.
Oh, exactly. And people forget how, you know, people think that people like Miley Cyrus and the Kardashians are so kind of out there, so kind of crazy. They don't hold a candle to Tallulah Bankhead and Tennessee and Truman. I mean, they were
characters. They were really characters.
Incredible characters, and we covered 3 states. Truman was born in Louisiana, in New Orleans, and Tallulah was born to a very prominent political family in Alabama, and Tennessee was born right here in town, his boyhood home. I just went to visit again yesterday.
Right.
And it's an amazing thing that, you know, these wildly eccentric characters, you know, they were so smart and witty, and it's great fun to do, and I think people will get a kick out of hearing some of these anecdotes and stories. And
definitely so, and it's one thing to read about them, and it's another to see these places in person. Martha Lee, remind everybody, what are some of the big things they're going to want to check out this weekend?
Sure. Joel's performing on Saturday night at the Arts Council, and we start off at 6 p.m. with the silent auction. That is a ticketed event, but we also have on Saturday porch plays starting at 10:30, and earlier that morning you can come just for a breakfast and a talk at the Tennessee Williams home, and then, you know, I guess I'm kind of going backwards here, but
right.
Anyway, all that's free, and all the events on Friday are free, and then we're going to have an apartment tour on Sunday afternoon of the downtown. So we're so glad to be having everything in the downtown area, looking for lots of people to come out and join us. We're so thrilled that Joel is here.
Oh, absolutely.
He's just going to add a lot of spice and delight to our weekend.
It sounds like it's
You-
going to be a great
Oh,
weekend.
Eric, you can pick up a brochure at the Welcome Center and also at the Arts Council. So these are available for people to see the listing of events.
All right, Martha Lee, Joel, thank you guys for being here this morning. It was
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's send it over to Alex.